Chips Ahoy. And in honor of Chip, the Chips Ahoy mascot, who was the last NBA team to win championships, get it, back-to-back?
Was it the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Lakers, or the Bucks?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Dosunmu. He's out there with Moody. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mitchell in at the point. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And there's the pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And love Holmgren's rise and fire approach. This speaks to his level of confidence.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Tillman. And Holmgren pulls it down. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Here's Dosunmu. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Moody. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Right side George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Mikhailuk. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The shot that time, not on target. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's George. Unable to get that one.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Kuzma passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fader. And Moody pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
The persistence on the glass. Paul George just refusing to quit on the play.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Passes it to Tillman. Here's Moody. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now, here's Mitchell. He averages about 5 points a game. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Moody. Here's Dosunmu. To the left wing. Here's Mikhailuk. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Spurs leading by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And there's Paul George on the assist by Mitchell. George has got 6.
Keeping them on their toes out there. Paul George agility is on display. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Mitchell finds Holmgren. Kuzma outside. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. The pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now, here's Moody. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And what makes Holmgren so dangerous as a shot blocker, he does it on the interior as well as away from the basket.
Now, here's Moody. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purtle. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We take a look at the Spurs. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Minnesota. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for Minnesota, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. It's pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Kuzma. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now here's George. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. It's not going to go for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Spurs leading by 4. And George with the stuff.
Aggressive move by Paul George, not just hanging on the perimeter.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Tillman. Johnson against Holmgren. And here is Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Passes to Holmgren. Takes the 13-footer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Dosunmu. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The feed to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the long run.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A different look now for San Antonio. Brook Lopez is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. O'Neal comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And quickly in for Paul George. Now, here's Quickly. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's O'Neal. Releases. That's good on the jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Assisted
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mitchell with it. Rebound, Minnesota.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
From the baseline. They get it again. Sharp. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jones comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Cody Martin in for Davion Mitchell. Now, here's Quickly. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland. Lopez kicks to Quickly. The 3. The rebound by Sharp. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Pass to Sharp. Here's Mikhailuk. He has 5. And they take the lead. Mikhailuk's got 8.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Now, here's Quickly. O'Neal high post. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over Dosunmu. San Antonio again missing. Mikhailuk passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Quickly. Lopez outside. Good on the triple. Lopez has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And the range Lopez possesses makes him so dangerous. He's a big that you have to guard at that three-point line.
Harrell against Jones. Puts it up from 7. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Martin kicks to Quickly. There's the pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. That
one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Harrell. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. A nice shot by Exum.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Jones.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Immanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Coloco's checked in.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul.
Lopez.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Timberwolves leading by 3. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Exum. Here's Mikhailuk. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Mikhailuk's got 11 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Martin. Passes it to Jones. Quickly with it. Pass to O'Neal. It's deflected.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Mikhailuk passes to Harrell. Now Exum. Back to Harrell. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Holmgren. Paul George is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Exum after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Exum passes to Moody. Excellent D there from George.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's George. Quickly with a wide open look. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Quickly's got 5 points so far. Pass to Koloko. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Exum. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Exum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Left side, George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree, but I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you have the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Having a point guard that can run the pick and roll is very important to any offense. Exum excels in these sets.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. So it's Minnesota now. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Outside, George. Back to Quickly. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now, here's Exum. Quickly covering. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for Chet Holmgren. San Antonio trailing here. Quickly the pass to Purdy. Back to Quickly. Spurs passing it around. Now here's Holmgren. Tight defense on him. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Holmgren. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up to the Timberwolves. Minnesota calls timeout.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Quickly. Minnesota also with the sub. Sharp's checked in. The pass to Moody. Now here's Exum. Covered by Mitchell. A nice shot by Exum. 6 points for Dante Exum.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And here's Exum. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Pass to Tillman. Fires from way outside. Exum's shot is off. San Antonio's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Mitchell with it. Pass to Pirtle. Mitchell outside. Back to Pirtle. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pirtle against Johnson. Now the pass to Tillman. And he banks in the layup. Tillman's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, George. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to George. Here's Holmgren. The dish to Mitchell, and Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mitchell right side. This one for 3. San Antonio again missing. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Portland.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Moses Moody at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trail by 4. Mitchell outside. Pirtle finds Mitchell. Here's the floater. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 9.
Yeah, some contact in there, but Holmgren maintains his balance and able to complete the play.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Pirtle. Passes it to Tillman. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Moody's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Dishes to Pirtle. He gets that one. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Moody. Johnson, a wide-open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Mitchell dishes to Martin. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Moody. Sharp, the pass to Moody. Johnson surveying the floor. A second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the Spurs with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Pirtle. Derek Jones comes in for Holmgren. And O'Neal subbed in for George. Timberwolves also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Sharp. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Johnson. Now here is Martin. He kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go. Rebound by Harrell.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Coloco's checked in. 2nd free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by O'Neal. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Mikhailuk. Puts up a deep 3. And Jones pulls it down.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jones has got his 2nd basket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. And here is Moody. Over Martin. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key. And the Spurs lead by 1. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. We've got 1:28 left here in the second. Dosunmu, the pass to Harrell. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Continuing to polish his offensive skill set, Harrell's become a go-to scorer from this range.
Now Mitchell. Down low, dives for it, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
The offensive rebound, Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6.
At the line,
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. San Antonio making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Timberwolves trail. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Dosunmu. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Koloko.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
And that'll do it. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all about Minnesota as the game got going. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Minnesota leading by 3. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Moody. Johnson is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And George kicks to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Johnson against Holmgren. Johnson, the pass to Mikhailuk. A rebound by the Spurs. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Now, here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. Now, here's Dosunmu. He has 5. 4 on the shot clock. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, George. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Kuzma. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Mitchell left side. Shoots over Dosunmu. And that one's on target from the wing. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. Dosunmu, the pass to Harrell. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And here's Johnson outside.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Kuzma kicks to Mitchell. Back to Kuzma. For the lead. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kuzma's got 6.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Dosunmu. A rebound by the Spurs. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Kuzma outside. In the corner, George with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Martin's checked in for Davion Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Tillman's checked in. And it's Sharp in for Dosunmu.
In a league full of scores, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional.
And the pass to Johnson. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Holmgren. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 13. Here's Exum to end the run. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Quickly. Defense right on him. The layup off target. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Mikhailuk, quickly covering, and it's Sharp missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Got a hand on it. Here's Mikhailuk, quickly covering.
San Antonio.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In 4th, the Timberwolves. Number 5, the Spurs.
And both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
That's good from Exum. San Antonio making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-4 run. Kicks it to George. Pass to Quickly for the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Johnson with the bounce pass. From past the arc. And Lopez pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 6. Quickly with it. He's got 11.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And here's Exum. To the paint. It's tipped. Now, Quickly. Here's Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For San Antonio, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Cody Martin.
And the first one drops. Jones checked in for San Antonio. Royce O'Neal comes in for George. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Coloco's checked in. And so Martin nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 8. Passes it to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Shoots it. That one, no good.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And the basket by Jones.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Exum with it. He's against Martin. Here's Mikhailuk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-5 run here. Martin dishes to Jones. A kick out to O'Neal. Pass to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson, the pass to Mikhailuk. Exum deciding where to go with it. Over Jones. That one off the back iron and out.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
O'Neal on the wing. Here he goes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
The Spurs making a switch here. George is checked in. Mikhailuk passes to Johnson. Here's Mikhailuk. Timberwolves passing it around. Now, here's Sharp. Lopez covering. And it's Sharp missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Quickly. San Antonio again missing. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for Minnesota. A 12-point game. Johnson can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that no.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Mikhailuk. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And Jones sends it back, and he gets it back. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Sharp.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Lopez finds George. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Sharp. Timberwolves trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson outside. And he drives in, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Sharp. Moody comes in for Exum. And it's Dosunmu in for Mykhailiuk. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Paul George.
Good on both. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Pass to Koloko. The pass to Moody. Driving in. Second chance shot. And Koloko gets it to go.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Quickly kicks to Lopez. O'Neal outside, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Koloko. Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Koloko, no good. Spurs leading by 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And the Spurs with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jones. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for George. Timberwolves trail by 14. Now here's Harrell. 9 points in the game so far. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Harrell's got 11 points.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with George on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. O'Neal is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Inside, here's Tillman. It's deflected.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
Passes it to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Mitchell outside. Lopez outside. Mitchell passes to Holmgren, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
You can see Holmgren anticipating the contact. Smart play to make sure he got the call.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Paul George in for O'Neal. And a change for the Timberwolves. Exum's checked in.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's George. Rebound, Minnesota. Exum with it. Pass to Dosunmu. He kicks it to Harrell. And here's Exum. Shoots over Kuzma. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Oh, nice slam by Holmgren. Love seeing him finish with force like that.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Exum. Harrell trying to free himself up. The shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And a missed layup.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
There's the pass to Dosunmu. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Mitchell. Kuzma, left side. Passes to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Harrell. To end the drought. Out to the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Sharp's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Exum. Now, here's George. He's covered closely. Out to Kuzma. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves trail by 19. And the Timberwolves call time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell, and there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside, George. Here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the assertiveness inside from Holmgren, daring the D to get physical with him.
At the line for San Antonio, Chip Holmgren.
Holmgren hits them both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. The pass to Dosunmu. Pass to Mikhailuk. Clock is at 3. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Here's George. Let's go. San Antonio again missing. Here's Dosunmu. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Mikhailuk. Passes it to Moody.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half.
And the shot goes down.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
Now here's Dosunmu. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Mikhailuk. Shoots over Kuzma. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Mikhailuk's got 5 points now this quarter.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Mitchell passes to Kuzma. Pirtle inside. The pass to Kuzma. Clock at 4. From deep, George hits the three-point bomb. George has got 20 points.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Dosunmu, the pass to Moody. Over Mitchell. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Mitchell outside. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 assists now tonight. Now here's Dosunmu to the middle, looking to end his cold spell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Holmgren. Over Sharp. And the Spurs scoring again.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Sharp. Now here's Moody. He's tightly guarded. Dosunmu, the pass to Tillman. And there it is for him.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Mitchell up top. Shoots over Dosunmu. Another one falls for San Antonio.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Tillman passes to Sharp. To the inside. Moody. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Pass to Pirtle. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Pirtle. And a change for the Timberwolves. Johnson, he's checked in for Sharp. Here's Mikhailuk. Ball's knocked loose. Shoots over Kuzma. And Holmgren pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Mitchell. Now the pass to George. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Exum, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Kuzma slams it in.
A terrific ball feed. PG-13 knows it's a priority to create turnovers that spark the running game.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on the ground.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Dosunmu, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Ayo Dosunmu taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio leading by 22. Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
This game continues to be about Paul George. I would continue to get him the ball.
That's to Dosunmu. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's George. Klops in the layup for 2. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
The strength of Paul George, able to brush off all the defenders.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for George.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop for 3. Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Dosunmu. And Holmgren pulls it down. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Mitchell outside.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.